The ledger shouldn't have my name in it. I wasn't even in the village when it was written, and the ink is still wet. I found the book in an abandoned stall deep in the mountain market, a place that should have been bustling but instead was silent as a grave. Only the wind moved, flipping brittle pages of a ledger left open on a wooden crate. The inked columns were neat: dates, goods, prices. Then one section, names to be sold at dawn. At first I thought it was a mistranslation. Maybe sold meant traded, registered, promised. But the more I read, the worse it felt. The handwriting changed with each decade, yet the list never stopped. The earliest entry was from 1764, the most recent 3 hours ago. I flipped back to the beginning. Every few pages I saw the same note scribbled in the margins. Only what is taken may be sold. Names weigh more than bodies. Never look behind the stall. As I read, the wind died. The air thickened like I'd stepped into something's mouth. I turned another page. More names. Most were crossed out with thick, violent strokes. Some had stains, brownish, old. Then I reached the last page. 5 names, 4 crossed out, 1 freshly written, mine. I dropped the ledger so fast dust burst off the ground. The ink was still glistening, the loop of the final letter trembling as if the writer had just lifted the pen. A soft whisper drifted behind me. Sold. I spun around. The stall behind me, the one I'd ignored, was covered by a curtain of hanging beads. They weren't beads, they were teeth, strung together, some human, some not. The curtain parted. No one stood there, but the ledger flipped itself open, pages slapping violently until it landed back on my name. The price column was blank. Then the pen lying beside it stood upright. Slowly dragged by an invisible hand, it began to write, collecting. The beads clattered. Something stepped through them. Heavy, slow, wrong. I ran between the empty stalls. Every shuttered booth whispered as I passed, pages rustling inside, pens scratching, updating, adding. I realized the names weren't chosen, they were caught. Anyone who read the ledger became part of it. The mountain path twisted impossibly. Every turn led me back to the ledger stall. The teeth clattered louder each time. Finally, the ledger closed itself with a soft thump. The pen wrote one last line, collected. The beads parted behind me. I didn't turn. I didn't breathe. I only felt fingers, not warm, not cold, just there, reach toward the back of my neck and pull. When the villagers found the ledger the next morning, a new name was written. Not mine, yours. The ink is still wet.